How you going, Herb? Alright. So I'm trying to share the link, and it's not letting. Not YouTube's not letting me send it for some reason. I don't know why. No.
Huh.
It lets me send it in Facebook, but not YouTube. That's very strange.
I'm not even seeing your broadcast on YouTube, to be honest.
Yeah, I've gone to my. I've got it as a feature on my channel. It's the very first thing that's on my channel.
Oh, there it is. Hang on.
So that's the only way I access it when I need to do something. Try that. Can't deny it that way when I do it on the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
There you go, Herb, if you want to come in. I'm just waiting. Sarge is in the background. His device isn't connected, so I'm just waiting for him to sort that out. There we go. Oh, the white circle. Oh no.
Well, then,
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's up?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yep.
How you going? Oh, I was just about to ask Dr. Bob how he was going with his audio. I guess that's a no.
John.
Did you find them?
It was
You're on YouTube.
I did YouTube, and I typed said John live, and then
She's trying to find our lives on YouTube.
I typed that and
Tell her to go to my channel, and it's the first thing on my channel that underneath my cover picture. I made it a feature on my channel so that anyone can find it if they couldn't find it. Hello.
Nobody showed her. Should be watching him while I'm trying to talk to him.
You can't get on.
I know.
I mean, you can get on and watch, and you can read the comments. That's about it. Yeah, I know why Herb's multitasking. Because Charles just started a live right now.
I'll be watching it. I love it. I'll probably be watching it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was going to start one. He said in John's just before that he wasn't going to, but you can get that.
Oh, maybe that was John's.
Wait, did I say something?
Yeah, it was John's. I don't know. It's been crazy today.
Your daddy ain't gonna be here to watch it.
When we're waving to the car.
How you going, Yuppie?
Let's hope
Hi,
Howdy, Yappy. Yeah, Yappy showed up on Charles's live a week or so ago, and everybody was trying to pronounce his name. I was like, "It's Yappy." They're like, "No, it's not." It's like, "Yeah, it is. That's how I was told to say it on another live."
Yeah, I'm alright, Yappy. It's only 1:45 in the afternoon here, so I'd say it's a tad later in your neck of the woods.
It's a 1:45.
Mhm. In the afternoon, 17 hours ahead. Tomorrow.
Yeah, so Jamison, just ask your wife if she needs the lottery numbers. We'll go Harvey's alright.
If she needs the what? The lottery numbers?
Lottery numbers. If I'm in the future,
Yeah, right.
You give me them winning ones and we'll share.
Yappy says it's 4:19 a.m.
damn dude, what are you doing up? Right, so yeah, this piece of wood I started last week, maybe the week before, and it had a rather large crack going through here. And I started it was all right, and then when I only got to this point here, it had opened up a lot more. So I stopped, filled it with glue and
Say it's
red gum shavings.
They're a day ahead of us.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. Still might not even work. It still might come apart because it's old. It's really dry, and I don't know if you can see the cracks there where I've glued as well there, and there's another one here, and there's another one that goes off that way.
Huh.
Most people would just say it's firewood, but I don't have a fire, so I'm going to turn it.
That's why I asked you earlier what the next piece of firewood was going to be on the lathe.
No, it was going to be this, but I've put some glue down in the holes to seal them up a little bit to stabilise it, and I'd rather wait for that to dry off properly than try turning it and have glue flicking out everywhere.
Right. Yappy says he's working night shift.
Ah, okay. How you going, Blair?
Hi, Blair.
Hey, Blair.
So it's pine. It was a roadside find, but it was really dry when I got it, so I'd say it's been sitting out there for a while.
Right.
All right, I'm going to mute myself, and you guys can shut away.
Okay.
Oh, you told about that. I'll go put it down.
Blair, you moving? We all froze. I think we're all froze.
No. I think it's just Blair.
Maybe. But I can't see myself moving.
No, I can see you.
At least one can. Maybe I got too much junk open.
Always.
So what have you been up to, Steve?
Nothing, relaxing. I'm on vacation. Yeah, I took vacation the whole week between Christmas and New Year. So
Yeah, I thought about doing that, but COVID came up, took my house and locked us up for a month.
yeah.
I'll be back, I guess.
It probably shut everyone.
No.
Yeah, now you're fine.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, just go to something.
No, it's not the same thing.
Yeah. I am pretty tired.
No, I'm still freezing up.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe
Food
yours.
test. Yeah.
I have to shut your shit down and get back on.
I'm trying to go back on the Chrome, but I may end up having to just shut the whole thing off, restart it.
You close all your apps you got running.
Yeah, I got nothing open that I can see.
You going into Hillbillies in the morning?
No. I'm driving all the way out there.
You don't stop at Hillbillies?
Well, if I need to, I may need to. I may need some gas. The light ain't come on yet.
The girl's buying a pair of earrings. She should be at work. I don't know what time she comes in.
That's better, Blair.
Howdy, gentlemen.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
They going.
Hey, Jay. What do we got on the lathe tonight? That isn't Grapish.
It's a piece of pine. He actually started this one a while back, put a tenon on it, and stopped because it had a split in it. He glued up the split,
Oh, nice.
gave it some time to dry.
All right. Better be careful. That lathe may just kind of take off out of his shed.
Yeah.
Looks like a nice propeller. Looks like Sarge had to drop out. Hey, Jappy, how are you, sir? Herb, how are you? So what you got going, Steve?
Nothing, bud. Nothing at all.
You know, I'm half tempted to start doing that scroll saw and stuff. My shop is getting too cold.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely pretty cool.
That means I have to spend more money, though.
Yeah.
I don't think the wife would like that.
Yeah, from what the guys say too, from what I've picked up in the chat, the really cheap saws tend to vibrate so bad and whatnot that you won't be happy with them, you know?
I've already got one.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I've had it for, 15, 20 years. I probably put maybe a year on it. And I mean, I look at John's, and his is so much more user friendly than mine.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got one. It's from the 40s, so it's it's not very user friendly. Doing all the individual cuts like those guys do, it not fun.
That was back when they lacked imagination, to have those spiral blades, and everything was just a straight cut, and
Yeah. It doesn't have the quick connect, for the blade. So you got to line it up and get it just right and tighten and Allen every time, so it's makes it tough.
I guess they had more patience back then. We don't have patience anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Looks like that crack filled up nicely, though.
Yeah, it does.
So did I hear you say that you have work off for the next week and till
Yeah.
after New Year?
Yeah.
That must
Yeah.
be nice.
It is nice.
Or are you going stir crazy?
No, it's kind of nice.
Yappy says here in South Africa, patience always was a problem. So did you do anything fun for Christmas? Did you have family over, or just pretty chill?
No, just chilled, kept to ourselves. We've been real diligent about the whole COVID thing,
Yeah.
So
Better safe than sorry. I had my dad over to my place. He lives about 40 miles or so from me. He's 86 years old, never goes anywhere. He may go to the store every once in a while, but we had him to our place, and I mean, he's not afraid of catching that kind of stuff, and everything went well, and so that was the highlight. That was a good thing.
Yeah.
I would hate for him to spend Christmas alone. That would be terrible.
Yeah.
Get that bug, Jay. Get it. Did you squish it?
No bugs in this. That's just how deep the crack goes down inside.
Oh, wow.
Because it's opening up a little bit now. No, it's not too bad. Bit of glue. And there's this piece here. Is a it's a knot branch bit there, and they're always prone to get a bit of a split going through them. And yep, that's what it's got. Yeah, right there, that line there.
Yeah.
But it's also really punky too, that area. So might just end up taking it out.
That's end grain, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Jamison said his computer is not working or it shit itself or something, so he's not coming back.
That's too bad.
Sorry, buddy. That's not good. Oh, jeez. Be right back. My dog's whining.
Yep. Yeah, don't know what to say, Happy.
What was that?
In the chat, Yappy says now everyone's gone quiet. I says, yeah, I really don't know what to say. I'm not good at talking just to talk, you know.
You just bring up the Charles Deering feed and have that playing in the background.
All right.
Absolutely.
So, can you read backwards?
I can't make it out backwards. I'm sorry.
I don't know how to switch my camera around. I mean, no, nothing.
I can't make it out.
Says grandkids make life grand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very cool.
We got that as a Christmas gift from my son, who him and his wife are expecting in May, and that's pretty exciting. So I got to have something to hang it on the fridge, you know?
Yeah.
All right. How do they expect me to do this? What do we got? Maybe I'll wait for the wife to do this.
What do you got?
Well, we've got little strands that you're supposed to hook little clothespins, then you hang photographs of the grandkids.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't really give me any holes to hang them on or put it through, or maybe I'll let her crafty self take care of that. Do you guys have Harbor Freight where you're at?
Yes.
Tell you what, I love that store. As much as I hate where everything comes from, but I don't know. I've bought some tools that have pulled me out of a crisis.
Yeah. Yep, he says no, Blair. We have Aidendorf's.
Aidendorf's. Okay. But that's where I got my my lathe from, both of my lathes from. And I guess I can't complain too much.
Yeah.
But, you know, still it's coming from China, and that's not a good thing for our economy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I bought the big lathe back around Thanksgiving from Harbor Freight.
I did that. When was it? September.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good deal. I got mine. Let's see, it was 20% off, and then the company I was working for gave us a tool bonus, or they do like every 3 months, and so I saved mine up for a couple months. So there's a couple $100, and I ended up dropping $100 on it, and you know,
Yeah.
can't complain too much about that.
Yeah, no, that's a good deal. I got mine at 20% off as well. Must have been the same sale, so it must have been a little bit before Thanksgiving. I got it.
Yeah. Of course, do you have the app?
No, the Harbor Freight app?
Yeah.
No.
If you get the Harbor Freight app,
Yeah.
every day there's a 20% off coupon.
Oh, no kidding.
Whenever you go in there, you can use it for whatever.
Well, most of the are there's a lot of excluded items, and that the central machinery is always an excluded item. I think they've only had it on sale twice this year. It was the one we bought it on, and Black Friday. I think they had a similar sale.
Huh. I know that their Bauer stuff will never go on sale unless there's a coupon, but they've always let me use that 20% off coupon on just about everything.
How you going, Robert?
Yeah, Hodges and
Hey, Robert. Appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me this morning.
yeah, it was cool.
If you look on Instagram, I posted what the final finish looks like. Came out pretty good, I have to say, but nothing like Mark's. Mark's was so cool. Wow. I wonder what the conversion is for that Yappy, sorry. Yeah. Okay, almost $2,000. Yeah, it's hard to justify. I mean, unless you're gonna, make some money doing it.
Seen a parting tool like that, Blair?
I've
You
only
got a thin one.
yeah, I've only seen yours like that.
Mm.
That is a big parting tool.
That's good for making a tenon because you can just make it in one swoop. And
Right?
it's done. That's the only thing it gets used for.
Listen, I think I'm gonna head off, fellas.
All right.
Alrighty.
Thank you for coming in.
Okay, thanks for having me.
See ya.
Blair. See you later, Yappy, Hodge, Herb.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Jay, that crack scares me.
I'm going to go for it. I'm going to sand it now and flip it over in a sec. It hasn't really moved much since I did the second gluing. There's nothing I can really do about this side because it's too thin to get any. I think the glue will just run on the sides. It's thick. This stuff, it's quite thick compared to that cheap runny stuff I had.
Cheap runny stuff.
Yeah, no, it does work good, but when I went to buy some the other day, they never had any, so not very good stock control.
I like Gorilla Glue stuff and Gorilla stuff. Their duct tape is freaking amazing.
Yeah, I'm not game enough to pay that much for what they want for their duct tape, but everything else of theirs I do use and like a lot. Sometimes when you have to, when you're on a bit of a budget and you're buying the cheaper stuff, you kind of have to buy the cheaper stuff because paying $7 for 2 of these tubes when you can pay $1.50 for 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they're 2-part epoxy, paying $8 or $15 for just those 2 small tubes. I still justify it.
Yep. Yeah, I buy them, but I try not to buy them too often because it's a little bit. It's only a tiny bit of resin you get for the amount of money you're spending, isn't it?
Right.
But it is good stuff. I would agree with that. So what did you make in your live today, Blair?
So Stace, I guess, is doing something on Friday, and she mentioned in the live, I think it was with John.
Yep.
She's doing these. I don't know if she's going to make a bowl or a plate or something like that, and then have like the raindrop effect on it.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yes.
So Mark last week did his flat dish, which was really cool. And I thought, you know what? I've done those. I've done bowls, and had the raindrop effect, but I've never done one of those flat dishes.
Yep.
And I thought, you know what the heck, let's do that. And then I learned that, who is it? Not Wood If I Could, has another challenge that for making a clock.
Okay. Oh, was that the scrap? Was that a scrap challenge?
I'm not sure if it was a scrap challenge. All I heard was just making a clock.
Okay.
So anyway, so the thing I turned today, I think I'm going to turn into a clock.
Yeah.
And it came out pretty good. I posted on Instagram, but
All right. Well, I'll try and remember to have a look. I really don't go on Instagram very often these days.
yeah, I think I go on Instagram more than I do Facebook.
Yeah, I just it gets annoying when you're trying to write an epic post and you can only put X amount of words in, in Instagram,
Yeah. But I never do that. I just keep it short and sweet. And
Yep.
Because most of the time I'm doing it from my phone and I hate typing on my phone.
Yes. Yes. All right, I'm going to be a bit muffled now. I'm putting this on.
Yeah, no worries.
Yep, don't do that, eh?
Oh, Robert, you're lucky. That's pretty cool. If it came with that hollowing system. Those things are cool. And honestly, it makes so much more sense, rather than making shavings, and you can make another bowl out of what you're cutting out.
Oh, you're talking about the bowl coring things?
Yeah, Robert, let's see, he says, haha, I got the used one for $2,750, and it came with a captive hollowing system and a camera setup. You got a good deal, man.
Some
Sounds
sound
like
effects.
What's that?
I said some sound effects for you.
I was going to say, it sounds like you've got a helicopter above your shed.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell him to go away, but he won't.
So, I'm with you, Hodge. Too many tools. So many tools. Tell you what, I'll be glad when this dog goes home.
Yeah, it's not fun when you have to look after someone else's dog that has habits you don't know about.
Well, he's just so damn big. And he's a puppy, and so you can't control him. He doesn't listen. It's just, yeah.
Thank you for coming in, Jappy.
Hey, Jappy, have a good night, good day, whatever it is for you. Ah, Jameson, you're back.
How you going? Oh,
Says he's on Facebook. I gotta go sort this dog. I'll be right back. Jeez. So this dog will sit right in the middle of the stairs going downstairs. And the other dog that we have, he won't let the other dog up. He's just a big bully. Aren't you? Jeez. Get out.
Did you invite a bear into your house?
What's that?
Did you invite a bear into your house?
Yeah, basically. Oh god. He's half Saint Bernard and half get down. Mastiff. And so he's only not even a year old, and he's such a pain in the butt.
I know what Saint Bernards are like. They get big enough as it is, let alone having a bloody mastiff mixed in with it. Jesus.
Yeah. That, and I don't like the fact that he's shedding, and I'm starting to be allergic to him too. I can't touch my face or anything like that if he's been stopped.
Yep. You need to get one of those mittens that has the it's like you rub it over the dog and it gets the hair out.
Yeah. I don't want to spend money on that thing. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. I'm sure you can make it out of some nails, hey?
Hey. Oops. Huh. You're an oops. Yeah? You think so? He's laying a sock on me and wants me to like throw it or something. He wants to play. No.
Robbo's got a couple of customers there, and everyone likes to talk, so that he'll be gone all day. And everyone else, I couldn't tell you. Don't really care.
Yeah, the dog is gigantic. And like I said, he's only not even a year old, and he still has like another year to grow. And I think if he stands up on his back feet, he's as tall as I am, and I'm like 5'10". Ooh, Jameson, that must be a big dog too. Half German Shepherd, half Husky. Ooh, and I bet the hair. Oh. Time to get out the Yorkshire Grit. I don't know, Jameson. I don't know where Robbo is. He's usually here.
Robbo has customers or clients, and everyone likes to have a chin wag, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll most probably see him tomorrow sometime.
All right.
You got the movie munchies again? All right, see you later, Jamison.
Well, so my dad got me hooked on these stupid things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad the holidays are over because my diet for the past like 2 weeks, 3 weeks has just been shot.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You can't help but eat leftovers, huh? I most probably shouldn't have put a Yorkshire Grit on this, but oh well, here goes nothing.
Sorry, went in and washed my hands.
Yes, Jamison, it's actually not doing too bad, that crack. The only thing that's really going to test it now is me drilling in the other side. I need red ones. Is that how you make your cherries last longer, Jamison? Oh, sorry, they wouldn't last long with bloody chocolate. Not in this house anyway.
And see, I don't really like the milk chocolate ones. I like the dark chocolate.
Oh, Jamison's on a seafood diet. Anything he sees, he eats. He's one of those naughty people that can eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, isn't he? And still hide behind a flagpole.
Yeah, that catches up to you eventually.
Is that from experience?
Yes.
I've always been a fat bastard, so.
Don't call yourself that.
Plump?
Plus size.
A little bit bigger than everyone else? There's a reason why they make 6 and 7 XLs now.
Yeah, but you're not that.
No, I'm only 4, but I'm getting there. I was a 3 last summer, and now I'm a 4 this summer. It's like, Oh,
I'll tell you, if you want to try the diet that I'm on,
nah.
it's not hard. I mean, unless you're a sweets guy.
My key to me losing weight is just my portion size. That's all. I just got to pay attention to my portion size, and maybe eat a bit of fruit. A couple of strawberries, like this one here.
Ooh, yum.
Oh, cold on the teeth. Whew. Yeah, of course we eat Vegemite. Bloody Australian, aren't we?
So
Yeah,
is that what?
They've changed it so much over here, Jamison, to Vegemite. It tastes like crap now. For all the snowflakes out there, I don't buy it anymore because it just gives me reflux because the shit they make it with.
It's amazing how they can ruin a good thing, right?
Yeah, just to save a couple of bucks. Yeah, it happens all the time though. Everything's changing like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they're doing to our Christmas hams, but even they're changing. Like, mine was like, it might as well have just been a packet of jelly. Gross. Then it says on the instructions, don't feed it to your pets. Why can humans eat it, but pets can't? Oh, odd. So, see you later. Throw it in the bin.
Yeah, if it's food that you can't feed your pets, you probably shouldn't eat it yourself.
That's right. Exactly. Good.
Snowed here just a little bit ago, maybe about 2 hours ago, and it didn't snow a lot, but this dog loves to go out and just lay in it and roll in it. And
Bloody wellies, aren't they? Right. So I got bored the other day and I painted this. I just drew on it with Sharpies.
oh, cool!
So now when I whack something with it, it's got some colour, not blue. Do you know the heating up your gloss cans and stuff like that? It sprays better.
Wait a minute, say that again.
Heat the cans up. Get a bucket of warm water and put the can in there and submerge it in the water if it's winter or something like that.
Yeah, I
And
just bring it in the house.
It makes everything flow better.
Also, one thing to do as well, when you're done, turn the can upside down and just give it a couple shots, and it clears the straw inside.
Yep. I always put it on my shed roof to get a bit of warmth.
A bit.
Yeah.
What are you sitting at today?
Sorry?
How hot is it in there today?
It is.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. It's 27C. Isn't it? It's not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just leave it like that, I think, and spray it later, just in case it explodes on me. Then I haven't wasted any spray.
Oh, you're a lucky man, Hodge. I mean, you guys have the humidity, though.
Oh, man.
Is it not long enough? Or is it just stuck?
No, it just seems to be bouncing for some reason. There we go. Hit it like a man and not like a girl.
Yeah, I bet. I bet you don't get much cracking there.
I'm gonna try it again. Maybe I got my computer cleaned up. I won't freeze. At first I thought it was glare. Then all of a sudden Steve was talking and I couldn't see his lips moving, and I was moving and I couldn't see myself. So maybe I fixed it for now.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Okay, you can have this one. There's a little one. My horse hasn't come and knocked me out of my chair yet.
They better go to their house.
Nope. Mama's gonna go throw him out in the pen.
Yeah, isn't that fun when they hop on your lap and they put a paw just right where it shouldn't go?
Oh yeah, you didn't hear me squeal?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I feel you.
wait until the horse does it to you.
Hey, Monkey Moo,
Hello.
how are you, sweetie?
Good.
Good.
Is that your shadow, Jamison?
What's that?
Is that your shadow? Hello, shadow.
Yeah.
She's definitely a daddy's girl, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Sorry, I haven't met you yet. I'm Blair.
I'm Ida.
Oh wait. To put out of my face. It ain't the dogs, it's the cats.
Enjoy it while it lasts, I say.
Oh, I know. I know it.
I can't have kids, so yeah, enjoy it while you got it.
Yeah.
What you do to get your feet working? Did you drag it?
Yeah. 4 or 5 times. Yeah, I understand your pain. I can't say any more. I feel it, but I did. My first wife miscarried my first kid, and then later on she got messed up where she can't have any kids. So, like I said, I understand it. I just don't feel it anymore.
And then you got one that
Huh?
together. You got one that combines two together.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hey Jay,
Yeah.
if I have a choice of a lathe that's could be given to me, minus those high-end robo lathes and stuff. What's a decent one to look at?
Hmm.
And I understand you guys have some that we don't, and vice versa.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Maybe Robert might be a better one to ask that. Hodge.
Let me ask it a different way.
All right.
What should I look for in a lathe?
Well, one thing I didn't look at when I bought this lathe is if you want to do like the really big bowls that you see everyone else do, then you need this bit here is the headstock. So you need the distance between this and the bed. You need that to be like really tall, but then that's where the money comes into it too as well. That's when it starts going into the thousands or whatever. But in the end, anything is good, especially if you can get it for free.
Right.
Most people go for variable speed, but
That's what Rod just said.
yeah, that also can wreck the motor quicker too.
Mm.
So in having the manual belts is not such a bad thing, but it depends how lazy you want to be too.
Hodge says cast iron legs would be good, and I agree.
Right.
Yeah, and if you buy, I'll point my camera down, and that's my lathe stand there.
Yeah.
That black thing there, and it's adjustable in the middle down there. I can make it longer for longer lathes or shorter for shorter lathes.
Right.
And it's got two legs down there. I paid 400 Australian for my lathe, brand new,
Right.
and I paid 250 for the stand.
Mm. I mean, like I said, I've got the Shopsmith.
Yep.
If I can get it to work, and it's an old one. It's a Mark V, but if I can get everything to work, I'll have a drill press, a horizontal drill, sander, disc sander, saw, and a lathe, all in one.
Back in the day, those things were the bomb, man. If you can get everything lubed up and tight and all that kind of stuff, it's got a good deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because better quality too. The old school ones, much better quality.
True.
Yeah, it's got the cast irons and all that stuff.
Yep.
But my boss, my foreman, said that he knows somebody that has a whole bunch of lathes. I don't know what kind or what condition they're in.
Yeah.
That he may be willing to give up because he's at the point in his life where he can't do it anymore.
Yeah, and also another thing to look out for is when you've got this in the headstock, right? Your drive spur,
Right.
and this in the tail stock. You want to make sure they line up when you bring the tail stock up. They have to line up. If they don't line up, your pieces aren't going to come out true as such. So that's another thing to look out for. Sometimes someone just pushes a lathe to the side because it's gone out of whack and they don't want to fix it or anything. And I'm unsure on how to fix that, but I'm sure there's a way. But yeah, so that's another thing to look out for. Make sure they line up.
Robert says Jet is basically a cheap version of Powermatic.
Yeah.
Because I would, if I get into it, and of course he says also Laguna seems to be a popular one, which sounds like it has some quality issues here and there.
Yeah.
And everything does unless you put in a whole lot of money. But even that still has issues. But I would like to get into doing, decent sized bowls and platters and stuff like that. I don't want to be stuck on just doing pans or something small.
This one has a 4-inch. Has 4 inches between the headstock mid center and the bed. So I can have if it's a round blank, I can have an 8-inch blank on there, but if it's a square blank, I can only have a 7-inch blank because of the corners come out.
Right.
And also, there's other things you can look at in lathes too. Some of them, the heads actually swivel out, so you can actually have a massive piece hanging off your lathe that hangs down way past your bed. So
Like jets.
that's another good one. Yeah, like Japs.
I figured I'd just throw that out there.
Bailey's in the chat.
It's a couple grand's worth. Definitely be worth it if you can get it for free.
Right.
Jameson, do you guys have Harbor Freight?
Yes, we do.
Go into Harbor Freight and take a look at their big guy. They're only like about $400, and that's what I run. And for starting out, I like mine. Mine has the swivel head, and it doesn't have like the real sturdy base, like the cast iron base. But I haven't had a problem with it yet. Matter of fact, Louis turns on that too. So I mean, if you get a minute, drop in and just take a look at it.
Well, everything's gonna have to wait till next year, but yeah, I'll keep all that in mind. I appreciate it, guys.
There you go, Chris.
And of course, I probably getting an ugly eye over my computer, but I always do.
No, you're not. Because you know what I already want.
What do you want, Shauna?
I want a laser cutter.
Yeah, she wants a laser engraver / cutter.
Are you talking like a Cricut?
Oh, I got 3 of them.
Yeah, you got the latest one, don't you? Or is
Yeah,
there
I
one
got
newer?
the Maker and Cricut 1 and Explorer.
Yeah, she's got 3 of them right now.
See, I'm with you. I want not the cutter, but I want just the burner,
Yeah.
the engraver or whatever.
Nothing like a Watkin.
And a bigger cracker.
Bailey says, don't get a lathe. Robo's the one that said nothing like a Watkin.
A Wadkin, LOL.
Yeah. Worst thing with Harbor Freight lathe is the minimum speed being 500 RPM. So it's tough with an out of balance piece.
Honestly, I really haven't had a problem with it. I mean, even on the lower ends, I don't know. I don't turn a lot of off-center pieces though. So I mean, especially like that bowl that you did today or a little bit ago, which is fantastic, by the way. I haven't ever done anything like that, so I don't know how bad it would be.
And Bailey says, once you get a lathe, it's all you'll want to do. Yeah.
That is true. There's a lot of time I want to spend so much time in my garage, and my wife tells me, you need to come back in.
It's fine.
Oh, I get that already.
And tools, as far as tools go, you don't have to buy the most expensive tools on the market.
No, I just go and piss Robo off and get all the carbides.
No.
Don't do that.
Carbides are alright. I don't mind them, but if you get a bite on one of them, they bite hard. Them things, like a lot harder than a traditional tool. Like I bought it when I bought my lathe. I bought a cheap set for $170, and I got 6 tools in there. I'm still using them, like a year and a half later. I went and bought others as well, like a couple of better ones and stuff. And then when Robbo came over, he gave me 5 tools as well. So, and My wife's brought me a couple of like a carbide off of AliExpress. Now that only costs her like $20 or something, and that works great. I don't have a problem with that at all.
Wow,
Yes, you're
that don't even match.
Robo says, "You will too, Jamie. Piss me off, I mean." That's why I said that, Robo.
Next thing, just say, yeah, I'm going to buy one to turn some pens.
Yeah,
A 40-foot pen.
yeah. Maybe I'll make my own power poles.
So that would be ICA. Well, I should have wrote mom, but premises. It's gonna be a hard game. I know what to do. One line, then you have to draw another. And whoever gets the line.
Robo says, now I'm really pissed.
Draw lines to me.
So Robbo's got time to go and find a link, but he can't come into the chat. Come on.
Yeah, he sent me 2 links. What about this skin a cat? Quit. That's my spirit.
So one thing that you can look for too is your school districts. They have to redo their wood shop programs, and so like their lady tools and stuff like that, they'll get rid of. Sometimes they'll just throw them away. But if you go talk to the shop teachers, they'll give you the old ones and buy new ones.
Right. I gotta find one around here. Well, let's see. Now the school I went to had a wood shop, or a workshop, but I don't remember if we had a lathe in there.
See, when I was going to high school, back a long time ago,
When you had to walk up there both ways.
we had a lathe, but the shop teacher didn't know how to use it, and he wouldn't let anybody else use it.
Right.
And I always wanted to use it, and I mean, it took 30 years for me to be able to get my own and to turn on one, and it was worth it.
Right.
No matter what you do.
Robo, I can't get these. There's all 3-phase. I'm in the power company business, but I can't put my own 3-phase in.
I got it.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, Hodge, I'm with you. I see them on online auctions too.
No,
But you just never know how long they've been running if they have problems. That's the thing that scares me.
Well, the whole way I got the shopsmith was a buddy I worked with. Oh, crap. I'm in trouble now.
Uh-oh.
I got the shopsmith was Robo just come in and found
Okay, you're echoing, Robbo.
Right.
All right.
Nah, now they're real toys, those lathes.
How you going, Robbo?
Good, thanks, Jay.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, how's it going?
Yeah, sorry about that. I had a heap to do today.
That's all right. I had a computer problem. And now I came on and started stirring up a hornet's nest. Or I guess down there it'd be a termite now.
I'll be right back. Gotta check on those dogs.
No, Robo, but my boss said that he knows a guy that has a whole bunch of lathes, and he's getting out of being able to use them, and he might be interested in getting rid of them.
Yeah, there is a way around the three phase. You can put a variable speed on them if you want to.
Right.
You just got to have the motor configured to either star or delta. I think I can't remember which one it is, but a motor bloke will tell you.
Right.
And that way you can use single phase and have a variable speed lathe as well.
Cool. Yeah, my pastor is a certified electrician, so I could probably get him to do something like that.
Well, you're laughing. My brother is, so that's handy.
Yeah. Now, that's just one tool I have never had an opportunity to mess with, is the lathe.
Oh, yeah.
And the whole way I got to Shopsmith was my buddy used to go to yard sales during lunch. He comes back, he goes, well, man, I've seen this awesome lathe. It'll even stand up and work from the top. I was like, that ain't just a lathe. I was like, that's a Shopsmith. I went down there and got it for about $1.25. Now I just got to get everything cleaned out and working on it.
Yeah, a lot of people started on the Shopsmith, that's for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, even if I can just get a drill press and a horizontal bore out of it, that's a plus for me. You know, and then get a lathe that's by itself.
And I wasn't going to come in because with the statement about pens, I was going to sulk in the corner.
That's the whole reason why I said it. Because I knew it was ruffle your feathers, fluff your skirt.
I have to admit, it takes a lot more to upset me than that does, I tell you.
Oh, I know it.
So, turning pen with carbide is right out? I did see something kind of interesting today. I don't remember what the channel was, but he was turning a cigar pen, but he was using deer antlers. And it came out beautiful.
I like to be able to get me some moose antlers and what do they call that? It's basically scroll sawing, but there's another name for it.
Good afternoon, Robert. Sorry, anybody else? I don't know who else is in the chat. Yeah, turning any antlers, bull horns or anything like that, they stink to high heaven.
Well, I hear that it's like when you go to the dentist, it has that same smell.
Yeah, it's exactly right. Well, you're boring into bone basically. So.
Well, and you shouldn't be not wearing a respirator anyway. I hear that stuff really messes up your nose and all of that.
Well, you'd have to wear a respirator with charcoal filters or something.
Hey, Robert, if you're going to turn any of that, I recommend you wear some clothes you're never, ever, ever going to wear again. And if you do wear them, don't take them in the house with your wife or whatever, because you'll get kicked out, kick smart. And I'd cover all your equipment so it doesn't get any of that stinky dust on it, because you'll be smelling that from arsehole to breakfast time.
Yeah, it's like a few years ago I rescued a kid out of an upside down car in a mangrove swamp, and oh man, I literally changed in the backyard and put the clothes in the incinerator.
It'll be pretty rank.
Yeah, and I had to wash outside because it was black sticky mud and crap all over me.
Ew.
A few years ago, I had to go to Louisiana on storm and trudge through the swamp in the backyard to find the power line that was down. That was fun. I was over the road. I hauled cowhides on the back of a flatbed.
Oh yeah,
And thank goodness it was winter time.
yeah.
The problem is that the tarps and the straps and everything. A couple weeks later, they still stunk. And I was going through a yard. I had to pick up a trailer that somebody else was dumping off with the load. And I thought, oh, cool. Now I can get rid of these straps and tarps. And dadgummit, if that trailer didn't come from the guy that was there with me that same day with his stinky tarps and straps.
Well, the two worst smells I've ever smelt, I think. One was a dead body that had been in a car for 3 weeks, and the other one was a pig farmer that we used to have. And the mechanics used to draw lots on working on his vehicle. But the one that the dead body was in, they had to burn the car and crush it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've worked on a pig farm a couple times, and just horrible.
And yet I love pigs. I reckon pigs are a great animal.
They're smart.
Oh, they're very smart.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had a couple pot-bellied pigs here at the house. And the second one, they tell us that you can train them just like the cat and dog. Leave them inside and do all that stuff. Well, that little toad would, she had a litter box. And when she would go run around the house, she'd go underneath the kitchen table, pee, and then run like heck because her mom would catch him. So then she would get thrown in her cage with her litter box. She'd pee in that, and then she'd snort it against the wall, slinging that mucky junk against the wall. She finally got kicked outside.
A friend of mine had a Vietnamese pot-bellied pig as a pet, and it was like a dog. She used to take it for a walk every night, and it never fouled its own inside. Always went outside. But I must admit, pig crap stinks. Can't get away from it.
Mm-mm. Now, and another nasty one was I was driving in the middle of summertime, and the tractor trailer passed me, and he had a low-sided dump body trailer, And man, when he come by me, he stunk. I'm like, I got on the radio. I'm like, what the heck are you hauling? He goes, pig guts and baby guinea pigs and stuff from the slaughterhouse. I was like, good God, that stuff stinks. And every time he did a bump or swerve or whatnot, like, slosh out onto the road.
Yeah,
He ended up getting pulled over by the cops and got sent all the way back to the beginning.
we live on a major highway here, and there used to be a big abattoirs down the road from us, and there's a place here that collects all the bones and everything and breaks them down for pet food and all that sort of stuff. And I didn't have to even look outside to tell when one of them had gone past, I tell you. Particularly on a
Mm-hmm.
hot summer's day.
Yuck.
And same with a lot of cattle trucks down this way as well, and I can always tell when one of them goes by too.
Right.
But it was a funny story. Going up the freeway one day, there's a place where there's a dip in the road, and just on a curve, and there's this bloke raining, and he kind of put the top up on his little sports car. I forget what sort of sports car it was, but just as the truck entered the dip, he was right on one side of it, and all the crap off the floor just washed straight off the floor and came down right over the top of him.
Oh, poor guy.
I knew what was going to happen, so I hung back. I tell you.
Some of the crappy things that happen.
Oh yeah.
Well, this probably the last time I get to watch you guys until next week.
Oh, don't tell me you're going back to work.
I'm already back to work.
Oh right.
Oh, my wife and I are going down to Louisiana for a vacation, honeymoon, whatever you want to call it. Something we've never had.
A dirty week away, in other words.
Oh, that's good, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course it is.
Oh yeah.
You're taking the kids, or are they staying at home?
Now one's gonna be at grandma's and the other one's gonna be at my sister's.
Oh, right on, Mr. Brash.
Yeah,
That's the way to do it.
But the whole time we've been together, we've never been on a trip together by ourselves,
Yeah.
and we never took a honeymoon. We got married on a Saturday, and she sent me back on the power lines on Sunday.
Wow.
But it's not too bad. I almost missed my wedding, or I thought I was, because we got sent on storm the week before. And I told the general foreman, I'm like, man, I'm going to have to drive myself, because if you guys go any further south than where you were, or if you're going to be gone later than Friday, it's a whole lot cheaper for me to miss a few days of work and go get married than it is for me to pay child support.
How far away is Louisiana from you?
About 10 hours.
Just a walk in the park.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we had talked about going up to Missouri to Branson, but it would cost us motel room and all that stuff to stay there. We go to Louisiana and we got a camper down there. We
Oh
just
yeah.
hunker down there. So all we got to pay is gas to get down there. Well, that reminds me, I need to find some easy scroll saw pattern for my buddies to learn. There we go. Chickens. The pet the oops breakfast. Mm-hmm. Larry's taking care of the horse and nobody's watching Jay.
How long is it since you sharpened the chisel, Jay?
I just did it.
Oh, right.
Last time he changed the carbide tip. At least I got the 3 fingers.
No, I'm not as subtle as Jay. I know. Carbides have their place.
Oh yeah.
Like the deep hollowing tools would never have come as far as they have without carbides. And that's really where the biggest developments in wood turning have taken place, is in deep hollowing
Yeah.
in the last 15 or 20 years.
Man, I just need an easy pud or pattern.
Sorry, what was that, Jamie?
Oh no, I just talked to myself.
Oh, yeah.
How's that crack looking, Jay?
All right, I'll be back in a few minutes, folks.
All right, Robo.
So, Jameson, what's your favorite treat for Christmas?
My favorite treat.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. I love sweets, so it's hard to say.
Sorry, what was that?
I said I love sweets. It's hard to say.
But none in particular?
None that just popped out right now. I mean, it used to be snickerdoodle candy or cookies that my stepmom and I used to make every year.
My mom makes these cookies that I really love. That I guess they're really hard to make. I haven't ever tried to make them, but they're called almond laced cookies.
Oh yeah, I've heard of
And
those.
so they're kind of like, um, kind of candy-ish, but I mean, they don't look like a regular cookie. They're really flat, and then when you take them out of the pan, they just kind of spread out all over the place, and so they get lean about
Wow.
with the almond in them. Oh, I wish I could show you one, but I think they lasted about 4 or 5 hours.
Wow, that lasted long.
Yeah,
I figured you were going to say
one
about
bag
45 minutes.
but she knows what I like.
Yeah.
And no, Jay, it's not pumpkin pie.
That's Thanksgiving. I love pumpkin spice and pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that and pecan pie.
Oh yeah.
Geez, Joe, you've still got about three inches to go in the bottom of that yet.
Have you taken a look at that crack yet?
What?
I said you've got it. I said you've got about 3 inches to go in the bottom of that yet.
Yeah, most probably. Might do it tomorrow. I couldn't be bothered anymore.
Well, just wondering why you were reaching for a scraper. That was all.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
So is that crack showing through the bottom yet?
No, that one there is there. So there's that. And this one here doesn't go all the way through, which is
Yeah,
kind of good. That's where that bit of branch was.
Have you put CA in them?
Yeah. This is the piece that I took off a week or two ago. I glued it up and all along the bottom here and stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't put glue in there though. But yeah, that bottom crack hasn't come through, so fingers crossed. These guys don't meet up. Well, I'll do a little bit more drilling, but I'm gonna knock it on the head soon, I reckon.
Radio.
The CBFs are kicking in.
I told him you need depth to make them longer handed.
Yeah. You and Robbo can start a club.
What? Pick on Jake's leg?
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed what Jamie said.
I said, I told him that he needs to have Jup making some longer handles for his leg.
Yeah.
And then he said, you and I could start a club.
I don't know why. I don't know why he hasn't done it yet.
Probably like the same reason why a lot of us don't do what we want to do.
Just watch the side of your hand, Jay. It's easy to run into the bowl when you're doing that. Don't ask me how I know.
I know your hand like it's all those curves.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping my hands well away from that bloody thing.
Yeah.
I'll get caught by this one and then break my fingers on this one.
Well, that's right. Or it could be the other way around. Depends which one hits you first.
And that's going to be hard to drive a manual to the hospital. I'm the only driver in the house.
No, it's the blood on the gear stick that's the problem.
Oh yeah, good point.
Makes it slippery.
Yeah, well, Amber can change gears, I suppose. Yeah, I'll be driving myself to the hospital next time I have an accident. Last ambulance ride cost me $1,500.
Why don't you belong to the ambulance service?
No, they don't have that here.
Oh, I thought they would have. I thought that was
No.
Australia-wide.
No. Where you pay that little bit extra in the bills and you get free ambos.
No, we can actually join, like you join the ambulance service, I think it's $90 a year or something. And doesn't matter how many times you use an ambulance, it's free.
No. Oh, in Queensland, they just pay a little bit extra on their power bills, and then they get their ambos for free, pretty much.
Yeah, that's right.
No, we're in a one-horse town here.
Oh, you're in Catherine?
Well, what you could do, Jay, is join the Victorian ambulance service, and it'll probably give you free transport over there too.
You never know your luck. I'll look into that.
Oh, jeez. Sarge's changed sex and got younger.
Benjamin Button. Are you taking over for Dad, are you? You going to look after the skeleton while he's gone?
Keeping the seat warm for him. I got an idea the waggle of the head was get out of my chair.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now I hope I can say this without getting the wrong idea, but she has a gorgeous smile, Jamie.
Thank you.
Seems that everything you say nice about people these days is taken the wrong way.
Well, you ain't got to worry about it for me. I don't have the snowflake disease.
She's just peeking behind you.
Yep.
No, actually, she's drooling on his shoulder. That's what she's doing.
And she's always interested. Which live you getting on tonight? What time did it start?
No.
Oh, geez, that was quick. He was half out of the chair and you were already in it.
I'm not really too keen on grabbing hold of the chuck at the moment.
No, good idea. It should be wedged in enough anyway.
Yeah, I hope so.
I was just looking at Blair and there's this thing wagging up and down. I thought, what's Blair waving at? And it was the dog's tail.
It's the dog that he's looking after.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the bear, I mean.
I don't think he likes you, Blair.
Stupid thing wants to eat me. See? Oh, you are a pain in the butt.
That's probably deep enough anyway, Jay, I reckon.
It's about a centimetre past that dark dot there.
Oh, yeah. Well, just turn the rest out. That way you won't end up with a force and a bit of hole in the bottom. Unless that's become your trademark.
Lightning. Did you hear that?
No.
I said bite me.
When you come across, I'll do that.
That's not giving me any incentive to come across. Hmm. So I'm not going to apologise if anyone gets seasick, alright? You have to close your eyes.
Ain't bothering me.
You're not getting seasick yet?
No.
Alright, cool. Seasick yet?
What'd you say?
Get out of here.
I couldn't hear you all for all that noise you were making.
Good. Goodies! Out there you can see there, right?
Yeah.
Right. Let's mute that first.
I'll take those walls down a bit thinner before you start taking any more out of the bottom anyway.
All right, monkey girl's going to bed.
Oh, yeah. Good night.
Bye.
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 Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. Surprised the poor girl doesn't have nightmares after looking at us lot for the last couple of hours.
I'm sure she probably has nightmares from other things, but not from that.
Hello, Blair's disappeared.
I think he had to go take care of his puppy
Oh, yeah.
or his friend's puppy or whoever it is.
Tammy came home from work.
Ah, see. Playtime's over.
Or just beginning, one or the other.
Good night, Blair.
Good night, Blair.
You know, if Jay would have left that Forstner hole in there, then you have a place for a tea light.
Don't give him ideas.
I can be good at that.
Thanks for coming in, Blair. Oh yeah, Big Bertha's starting to show through
Sorry?
now. Oh, that big crack on the bottom that I was filled in.
You can put CA in it now if you like and just keep going down a bit further.
Got some new jobs, have you?
Sorry?
Got some new jobs.
Me, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a string through here this morning.
Hang on, I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, all the builders and everything are starting back at work next week, so putting in pre-orders and everything.
Oh, yeah. Doing like columns for front porches and stuff.
There's a couple of them to do, and there's a few other things I've got to get done for dividing walls and things like that, staircases. And
You guys do any spiral staircases?
I don't build staircases anymore. I used to, but I've only ever done one spiral staircase, and it was a complete and utter nightmare.
I bet.
Looked good when it was finished, but that's why I got very little hair in the front here, because I kept tearing it out.
I had a gentleman ask me a month or so ago if I could do caps to put on his 4x4, uh, like top caps, whatever you want to call them, for his new porch. He's like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. And I think they come out pretty good. He supplied the lumber. So, every once
Uh, most most of my customers supply all the timber for it too,
in a while.
which is good.
Yeah. One of my biggest problems though is I overthink a lot of simple stuff.
I think that's a lot of people's problems. I tend to too.
Yeah.
And then I'll be halfway through a job and say, God, why don't I do it this way?
Yeah, right. Try to make a jig a regular circle or something.
Same if I build anything for myself, I tend to over-engineer it, you know.
Right.
You get, like we put in a big deck on the back of the house, and man, you could anchor the Queen Mary to it, I think.
Yeah, I had somebody contract to do mine, along with my metal roof, and it doesn't work too well when you've got a short wife and a short contractor and you're tall, because everything ends up being short and you hit your head every time you walk around.
You still should have still been able to raise it up, but what often happens is the original roof line of the house isn't tall enough to get the fall on it, so as the water comes off it.
Yeah. I
We,
should have, unfortunately, I wasn't here when they did it, but I should have had them raise that section of the roof and make it all drop.
yeah. Now what? I helped a bloke put up an extension like that on his house, and what they actually did was make it a drop deck. Like they put the deck down lower to get the height,
Yeah.
so as they had the fall from the ceiling, from the roof line.
Yeah, I thought about doing it like that. Problem is that my backyard, I'd have to tear it all up and try to level it out to the slope. So, or I can just live with it and know where to walk and where not to.
Yeah,
And if I walk in the other area, hit my head, most of the time it's my fault. Unless the dogs get under my feet, then they hear about it. Or they feel it.
you've always got to blame somebody else.
Oh yeah. Can't take all the blame.
I thought you might have been huddled together there for warmth for a while.
No, I was asking her a question about how to use the ticket design.
And tell me, Jay, has Amber been practicing, has she?
No, she's having a self doubt moment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that happens to all of us sometimes.
Yeah. No, she'll get back into it. It's just the whole, just Christmas and New Year's, I suppose. Just doesn't want to do anything.
I know that feeling sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, mine gets on the slump and she's like, I'm not making any money. I might as well sell all my stuff. And then she'll turn around and work on a different craft for a little while. And next thing you know, she's back to doing whatever she wanted to sell her stuff for. And,
Yeah, sometimes you just need a break from it.
yeah.
And do you live in a town, Jamie, or is it out in the country a little bit?
I live out in the country.
Oh, yeah. We used to, but the town's catching up to us.
Yeah, I hear that. Now, I grew up in this city.
Yeah, I must admit, I grew up in the bush. We had 50,000 acres as a playground behind us.
But before I moved down to Arkansas, I lived up in Iowa. And the last school I went to was in the middle of a cornfield off a
Oh,
four-lane divided highway.
Idaho, that's wheat country, isn't it?
Iowa.
Oh, yeah.
It's I thought it was big on the corn, but it's actually
Oh,
big on the pig, big on the hogs.
oh, yeah.
Oh, I seen something I should have sent to you, but I sent it to John Cousins instead. It was flying pig.
Geez, I might have to change my saying then, because one of my favourite sayings, oh yeah, pigs might fly.
and make you sick yet, Robert?
Sorry, what was that?
I said, am I making you sick yet?
The eyes take a bit of adjusting.
Dragging you all over the place.
I tell you what, when it gets down to about there, I'm really not keen on doing it with the bowl
No,
gouge.
because the bowl gouge has the wrong angle on it. That's why. That's the transition.
Yeah.
That part's called, and you really need a shorter bevel on the chisel to be able to get round it.
Yep.
Alrighty, y'all. I think I need to head to the head.
Sorry, what was that, Jamie?
I think I need to shove off and head to the dead.
All
Call
right,
it.
thanks.
Yep.
Have a good
I'll
trip.
catch y'all later on.
Yeah, have a good holiday.
All right. Thank you. You too. Y'all be safe and stay away from all the fun.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say, what's that with the wankers on the road?
Yeah. All right. All right.
All
Catch
Right,
y'all
see you
later.
later.
It'll be interesting one to stand inside.
Yeah, certainly is. All winged bowls are. You got that set on the slowest speed? Yeah, take it up one or two. Take it up one and just try it and then see if you can go up another one. That sounds like it needs sharpening too.
This is flicking too.
Eh?
This is flicking.
What's flicking?
This crack.
Oh yeah.
It's changed noises, that's for sure.
That the negative rake scraper probably needs sharpening every 20 or 30 seconds, I reckon.
Yep. Those intrinsic colours that Mark was using today, are they water-based or alcohol?
I think they're alcohol based. We can't get them out here.
I was just going to try and replicate it with what dies I've got and see if it does anything.
I'll take it back, Jay. They're a water-based dye.
Sorry, hang on. Sorry, what was that?
I'll take it back. They're a water-based dye.
Okay, that makes it easier then.
Yep. You got a speaker on or something, have you?
It's just my normal speakers.
Oh yeah.
I just turned it down. How's that?
That sounds better. Yeah, it was picking it up in the microphone.
Yep. Looks funny on the camera.
White rotates, yeah.
Nearly done. Just got a little tiny little ridge right there. Still drinking drinks from Christmas?
Yep.
Thought it was a bit unusual for you to not have a Coke.
Yeah. No, just yeah, all the drinks I'm drinking because I like lemonade and that flat and at room temperature. You see.
Yep. Oh, you're a pom.
No, fizzy drinks make me burp like buggery, and if they're too cold, I get a massive headache.
Oh, yeah.
You going to finish this today, or you're not?
Sorry?
You going to finish this today, or you're just going to leave it in the lathe and finish it tomorrow?
I'll most probably end up just finish it tomorrow. Just won't take very long though. It's been nearly 3 hours as it is.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have been 2 hours 48 minutes.
Yeah. And I said I was going to knock it on the head at 2 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe like I would knock it on the head on the 3 hour mark, 10 minutes or something. Just trying to get down past the forcing bit hole.
Yeah.
Cool way.
What?
I think I might stick some more glue in that crack.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with CA glue. It doesn't actually go in very far.
No. That's another problem with this glue that I don't have much left. It's running really,
Yeah,
really
you're probably better off taking it out of the chuck, like
Yeah.
not take the chuck off the lathe and sit it up.
Yep.
So as gravity does the work for you.
Yep.
Well, you've only got 4 minutes to go, so I'd
Yeah.
leave it sitting there and give it another dose in the morning.
Yep. I'll go
Or
buy
later.
some more tomorrow.
Or later on today.
I need to go buy some more, so I'll just do it tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah.
got some nice grain in it.
Pine always has nice grain in it. People underestimate pine in a lot of ways.
Yeah, they rubbish it off straight away, don't they?
Yeah.